Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and it is an early morning here in St. Jacob, Illinois, right outside of St. Louis, Missouri, where I bought my 2021 Scat Pack Charger Widebody to save over $10,000 in dealer markups that exist in California, and I'm so glad that I did it. Love the experience. If you watched my last video with the dealership, it was over the top, exceptional. Those guys were incredible. I've got a trunk full of beef jerky and Red Bull, and I'm going to jump on the road and take you with me on this 2,000-mile journey home and share my thoughts on the Scat Pack as well. But first, let's roll that intro. Alright, so we just passed 500 miles on the Scat Pack. That means we are officially broken in, and I have been traveling for about 2 hours now, and thought I'd just take a moment to jump on and tell you about my trip the last 10 days in St. Louis and St. Jacob, Illinois. So St. Louis was where I bought the car, right outside of St. Louis at Napleton's, and they did an amazing job. Watch my last video to see that delivery. It was incredible. They were awesome, and I couldn't be more appreciative for how they treated us. And I got a good deal on the car, and basically I saved $10,000 to $15,000 compared to what the price would be for this car in California. But then I spent the next 10 days in St. Jacob, and we saw all the sights. And my first day, I was able to go to a small Italian restaurant and visit a subscriber right out of the gate, which is pretty cool because he commented and said, I own a restaurant in right outside of St. Louis. Come by and have dinner. So we did, which was awesome. Got to see his cool Scat Pack. And then the next few days, we just saw the sights, saw the City Museum, which was an insane place. I highly recommend you go there because it's astonishing what they've done with an old building. And got to see the Arch, and got to travel to a whole bunch of really small towns and really cool small restaurants. Even got to spend my second to last night in town at a very small bar, I mean really small bar, that's attached to a gas station in St. Jacob, Illinois, population 1,100 people. So 5 of those 1,100 people were there, and I got to know these guys and have fun and buy everybody drinks and, you know, have our worlds collide a little bit. But one thing that was cool is they love cars, I love cars, and it turned out to be just a blast, although my head hurt the next day. But then I had an interaction with the police, and if you've been watching my Instagram, you were able to see what happened. And here's what basically happened. I went to go make a phone call, and I needed to get good cell service, and I pulled over the side of the road, and the farmer saw me and pulled up and started creeping on me and driving around me and writing my license plate down and asked me what the heck I was doing there. It was not nice, and because he wasn't nice, I generally give what I get. If you give me kindness, I'll give you 10 times more kindness back. Well, he gave me an aggressive approach, and I gave him an aggressive response to leave me alone. And I finished my call. But while I'm finishing my call, of course, he called the police on me for doing nothing, for sitting on the side of the road in a Dodge Charger. Cops came, and they were cool. So if you guys are watching this video, thank you for being amazingly cool. Thank you for not tasing me. Thanks for being fans of the car. And thank you for following the channel, because I did give them my business card to make sure that they could go check out the YouTube video. And I'm gonna go ahead and play that interaction with the cops here. And also, a couple days later, that farmer waved me onto his farm and decided to yell at me some more. I thought he was gonna apologize for being a Karen. Instead, he yelled at me some more. And I did tell him, I love you, man. I love that you're a farmer. I love that you're contributing to the world. but you don't need to be crazy. This is nuts. You're being freaking crazy. And in the end, you know, if he runs into this video, which I doubt he will, and if he did, I still love you, man. No need to be the way you were being. But he was the only person in the whole 10 days I was there that was not incredibly nice. And the neighbors did say that he was kind of the crazy neighbor anyways, so it's all good. I, of course, found the crazy neighbor, or the crazy neighbor found me, which my wife was not surprised that that happened. So I'll play that clip right now.
Decision here.
Nice ride, man.
You want to drive it?
Oh, I'd love to drive it.
I guess that guy in the truck called you guys.
Do you have problems with somebody?
Some dude in the truck pulled, he was kind of creeping around me when I made a U-turn over there. I'm on a conference call right now, so sorry about that.
Okay,
I got great cell service here, so I'm from California just visiting.
Is that all you're
so
doing,
just to prove it?
cell phone?
Yep.
All right, we're
and,
good, man.
and I'm visiting friends around the corner.
Gorgeous
but,
car, dude.
Thanks,
Holy
man.
cow.
But the guy, he pulled up, and dude, I'm not from here, man. I'm from far away, and I didn't know, like, if he lives here or not. So he seemed angry.
Where you
so I made a U-turn right there. You know that little turn in?
Yeah.
He said that was his land.
Oh, okay.
But I pulled right out, and I pulled up here. Then he pulled alongside of me, and he says, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm on a call, dude. I don't have to answer to you. I mean, I don't know what you're asking me for, you know?"
Absolutely not.
But then I saw he pulled over there. Then I felt horrible because he's like, he's God's America, man. He's planting corn and feeding the people, and I don't know.
All right, man.
But nonetheless, it's pretty cool that I got pulled over. So, can I show my wife that you guys are here? I'm a YouTuber also, so I can show her that. Look, honey, I got stopped by the cops.
So did you just buy this car?
So I came all the way out here just to buy this car and visit our friends. So this car in California, stickers for the same price, except they add $15,000 on top of it.
What? Because of the Super B, or
No, just because the chip shortage in the cars right now. So my wife goes, "We're visiting the they're right around the corner." So she said, "We're visiting there anyways. So why don't you just buy a car here?" So she found it at Napleton's. So I flew first class, landed, showed up, bought the car. I'm going to drive it back on Sunday, 2,000 miles back to California.
How many miles are on it now?
Look at that, 294. And it's not broken in. I can't even do anything till I hit 500. So keep an eye out for me, because at about 500, you guys will be able to give me a good give me some good tickets.
All right, man.
All right,
Enjoy
tell
your
that dude
car.
I'm sorry, man. I don't want to
That's
freak
all right.
him out or anything, you know what I mean? It's
That's
just,
all right.
by the way, I also told my wife I wasn't going to work while I'm on vacation, so I'm
Okay,
kind of
you're
lying
on
to her right now.
conference
I'm doing this conference
All
call.
right, man. Take
care, guys.
All the way back in the day.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed that entertaining little moment. All right, so now we're going to drive a couple hundred more miles, and then I'll come back and share my first thoughts with you about my 2021 Charger Scat Pack Widebody, what I'm thinking so far. Do you guys have markups on your cars?
Right now there is some vehicles that do have markups. We've never lost a customer over markup. It would just be a matter of coming by and negotiating.
That's why, yeah, but you guys, they keep telling me that, and then when I show up, they charge markups, and I think it's highway robbery, and I will never pay $1 over sticker, so I'm not interested. And I'm buying two cars. I'm buying a Scat Pack and a Hellcat. I will never pay over sticker. So unless you tell me 100% categorically that you will not charge me $1 over sticker, then remove me from your list.
Okay, I'll go ahead and talk to my manager, see what they say, and we'll go ahead and get back with you, okay?
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, bye-bye.
What a coincidence. That was my response to a Dodge dealership that just called me from California asking me if I'm still looking for a car, and I'm just going to drive the point home that I am not paying markups, and neither should any of you. And I am currently about 10 hours into, maybe 11 hours into my 26-hour drive home. I just left Oklahoma, made it through Missouri, Oklahoma, and just entered Texas. And you know, this is a long drive. This is a really long drive, and after that phone call, that just propelled me with energy to embrace this long drive, which it's a long drive, and put a smile on my face that I'm driving this car for under sticker, and I'm I'm very happy about that. And the drive is actually very, very nice. So my plan, now that I'm in Texas, is to try and make it to Amarillo, or maybe a little past that. I don't know what's past that though. So I got to find a city past that if I want to keep driving, or just stop in Amarillo, spend the night there, get up in the morning, super early, make it home tomorrow around 10 o'clock, maybe earlier if I can get up early. So yeah, it's a long drive. I started this morning at about 7:30, and right now it's going on 7 o'clock. So this is a long drive. This is a really, really long drive. But if you want to do this for a couple $1,000s, you can ship the car from almost anywhere in the country to yourself, and you know, look, save, and you're still going to be better off than you would have been if you paid the $10,000 over sticker, or $15,000 with add-ons that they stick on there. So we're still good. So go to Napleton's and get your car. So how's my drive so far? This car drives amazing. Now, I've told you I've owned a lot of cars, and when I talk about all the cars I've owned, you know, I haven't told you what they are, and we'll do another video on that, but a lot of them were Mercedes and BMWs, because I went through that period as a business guy out in the field that I felt like I had to drive one of those cars to flex everywhere I went. Well, I've gone past that. Now it's about me being happy in the car more than it is about impressing people. So, and I think Dodge impresses people just enough, or the right people, so I'm happy with that. But I'll tell you, I've driven a lot of BMWs, a lot of Mercedes, and I don't know what Dodge has done to make their suspension so good, but this thing feels like a Mercedes, except more fun, more agile, and just awesome. So it's like driving a Mercedes, or it's like driving a BMW. I can't tell the difference. There was a time when American cars could not hold a candle to German cars, that's for sure. But today, that's changed, and I'm telling you, you can argue with me in the comments, but this is how I feel in this car. It is so incredibly smooth. I've got an eco mode. I'm averaging 20 miles to the gallon, and this thing is stable as the day is long at almost any, not almost, at literally every speed I've been at. Without disclosing what speeds those are, you can only imagine that in some of these long stretches where I was the only person on the road and there was no rain or issues, which I am on the other end of that, that I pushed this thing a little bit, and I will tell you, it is so rock solid, stable, and comfortable. And I got to tell you, the Dodge product with these big cushy seats, I know these the Mustang guys and the Corvette guys, they make fun of this thing. I would do this drive in this car again, no problem, but I would not want to do it in one of those other cars. This thing is so incredibly comfortable. So I'm loving this thing. It's got all the power I need. It's awesome when I need to get past cars and you know, slower trucks. I just jump on it and boogie, and it is incredible. So I'm very happy with this. And I also want to answer the question that a lot of people who haven't been watching the channel for a while keep asking is, why did I go buy a Scat Pack if I already own a Hellcat? As though the Hellcat is the ultimate achievement when it comes to climbing the ladder of the Dodge product. I wouldn't say that it is. I would say it's personal preference. And to drive that Hellcat every single day, especially the red eye, it's just wildly impractical. Not just because of gas mileage, because I don't think the gas mileage is that much different than the Scat Pack, but more so wear and tear on a car that costs $30,000 more than this car. This car is an awesome utilitarian vehicle that is also extremely fun at the same time, and stylish looking, and I needed 4 doors to carry people around in my business now that the world's opening back up. Plus, what's awesome about the Dodge Charger variant here is that it's basically a police car. For many cities, many counties, many regions, the Dodge Charger is a police car, which means it's got all this awesome area for all my electronic crap. So right now in my car, I've got my radar detector, my phone, I got multiple cameras, I got stuff in the front seat, I've got all these little cubbies here in the center. It's awesome. So this car is really, really good for business, and it doesn't flex a bunch of ego that I'm trying to keep up with anybody, but it definitely turns heads. And there is a blue Dodge Charger right next to me that I wish I could show you. Oh, I can't. No, I can't. But, what's up, buddy? Anyways, so let's see if I can make it to Amarillo, and I'll talk to you when I get there. right, we made it to Amarillo, Texas, and what better place to end this video than a Cadillac ranch, a place I've always wanted to see in person. It's been in so many movies, and here I am. People are decorating it with spray paint, but it's still the coolest thing ever, so check out these Cadillacs. That is pretty awesome to come and check this out. So today was a 13-hour drive, and tomorrow will be another 13-hour drive, but I'm going to stay the night here in Amarillo, have a nice dinner, do some editing, hopefully get this video up tonight. If not, it'll be up tomorrow. And I want to thank you all again for all of your support in this journey with this Scat Pack, and crazy idea I had to drive 2,000 miles home in it. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.